Welcome to another video from Play Simple Chords. In this tutorial, I'm going to show gospel chords and how you can use them in a song. I'm using a hymn because hymns are composed of basic chords, and that makes it easy to show reharmonization and how to use reharmonization in a song. And for this tutorial, I'm using the hymn, "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." I hope you find this helpful. Let's take a look at the chords and the scale for the key of this song. We're in the key of A flat. A flat is the 1, B flat 2, C 3, D flat 4, E flat 5, F 6, G 7, and then we're back at A flat. And as you recall from previous videos, each chord, scale tone has a chord associated with it. It's major on the 1, it's minor, minor on the 2, minor on the 3, major on the 4, dominant on the 5, minor on the 6, diminished or minor 7 flat 5 on the 7, and then back to A flat major. Now when you look at the chords in a straight line, it's not very musical, but if you put them or arrange them in the order of fourths, you'll get a more musical representation or presentation of the chords in the scale. So we would go from A flat to D flat to G to C, and then to F to B flat to E flat, and then back to 1. So you arrange them in a circle. And if you notice, the arrangement in fourths starts on G. All the chord bass tones after G are in fourths. But from D flat to G is a tritone. And it doesn't matter if you go up to that G or down to that G. But the idea is you're arranging the tones, the bass tones, in a circular motion. And if you do that, you'll get a more musical representation of the scale tone chords. So you would go from A flat to D flat to G diminished, G augmented, G minor 7 flat 5 to C minor, to F minor, to B minor, to E flat dominant, and then to A flat. Now you can tell that's a much more musical representation of the scale tones rather than playing them in just scale tone order. So if you look at the scale, adding borrowed tones, the borrowed chords that you would use are targeting the 6, the 4, and the 2. So for the 6, which is F minor 7, you would borrow the 2-5-1, which is the harmonic minor, and the 2-5-1 where you're going to F minor. So you would play a G minor 7, flat 5 to a C7, sharp 9, sharp 5 to an F minor. Then if you're targeting the D flat major, you would play the E flat minor to the A flat 9 to the D flat major. And if you're targeting the B flat major, you would play the 2-5-1 from the B flat harmonic minor, and you would be targeting B flat. Again. Now when you look at that all together, it gives you a palette of chords that you can pull from using the parent major scale, the harmonic minor targeting the 6th, the harmonic minor targeting the 2, and then the diatonic minor or Ionian major targeting the 4. So we're going to borrow from this palette of chords as we reharmonize What a Friend We Have in Jesus. Now the chords on What a Friend We Have in Jesus, it's basically a 1, What a Friend We Have to 4, Jesus, all our sins and we bear to the F, C, E flat dominant 7th of the 5, and then 1, which is your E flat major 7, a privilege to carry, going back to the D, and then we play A flat, which is your 1, with a 5 in the bass, and then we go to the E flat dominant, and then we end on 1. Now basically what I want you to see from this table is that the song in its basic format only uses 4 chords. It uses a 1, the 4, the 5, and then a 5 over 1. So there's 4 chords that primarily make this song up. But when we pull songs from the palette, we'll begin to add additional harmony to this song. We'll reharmonize the song. So the first reharmonization we'll do is going from the 1 to the 4. So we'll play that 1, and we'll do the harmonic, excuse me, not the harmonic, but this time we're doing the Ionian major going to the D flat. So we A flat, then we play the E flat, back to the 1, and then play D flat. So it's now I did something a little different there. Instead of just playing it in its generic form, what I played was a tritone substitute. So I have an option of playing the D flat on this chord or its tritone, which would be D. So it's from A flat to D is a tritone. And you can play the same chord. And what that does is give you a different bass arrangement. So that's the first place we can add some additional harmony. And of course, when you arrive at the 1 to 4 again in the song, you could play that same chord progression. So the next place that we can actually use a different chord progression to lead to a tone in this song is to actually take it from the diatonic scale of A flat, which is the key the song is in. So we would play this on the second part of the song, second verse. Now what do we do there? Well, after I played the 2-5-1 in D flat, I played this passing chord, which is a flat 7. It's played on the flat 7 of the parent key, but it's a 19. I mean, excuse me, a 9-13 chord. And just follow the melody. Then go to a 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. And that C minor to the F minor to the B flat minor 7 to the E flat 7 and A flat major 7, that chord progression is from the A flat major scale. I just took the straight 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. No borrowed chords involved in that progression. Then we move on in the song and we take another chord progression from the song that's straight out of the A flat scale, and we're going to add a 2-5-1 to E flat. So we're now going into the Ionian scale for E flat major, and we're taking the 2-5-1 to harmonize that portion of the song. So which takes us to the chorus. So it's so we play a 2-5-1. So what do we do? We did a 2-5-1 to lead into "What a Privilege to Carry." So we played a. So after we do the 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, and then we go 2-5-1 to E flat. Okay, so let's move on to the next place we can add. So after the 2-5-1, we're going to do another 5-1-4. Only this time the 1, instead of being just a dominant 7, we're going to do a 7-flat-9 chord. Before we went but this time, because we're in a different part of the song, we're going to play and then to the D flat. And then we repeat. And then we'll play this little ending. And there you have it. The use of borrowed chords to reharmonize a song. What a friend we have in Jesus. And the gospel chords that are used, and how you discover them in the key of A flat. Thank you for watching my tutorials. Simple chords are the building blocks for making advanced chords. And I hope you find that these tutorials are helpful to you on your musical journey. Please like, subscribe, and share these tutorials with others who have a desire to learn how to play music on the piano. I look forward to sharing other tutorials with you in future videos.